Well, it just goes from bad to worse. We could have written this script months ago. There was obviously going to be challenges, and that's exactly what's happened. These lawyers who are expert at trying to use whatever angle they can to ensure that the best outcome possible is delivered for their clients have been active and putting in these last-minute challenges. So yesterday there was a flight due to carry one migrant back to Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris, but that last-minute legal challenge scuppered that. The migrant was taken off. And again today, another migrant was told that they would be on the 9 a.m. flight leaving from Heathrow Airport to Charles de Gaulle. The enterprising Sun put Thomas Godfrey, one of the reporters, on board that aircraft, and there was no sign of any migrant on board. And indeed, staff on board the aircraft had confirmed to the Sun reporter that the aircraft was fully booked, but there were a couple of sets of double seats that lay empty, an indication perhaps of a migrant place with a private security guard twice over. So once again, another flight leaving for Charles de Gaulle with its scheduled passengers, but none of the migrants that the government has been telling us would be included as part of this returns deal. It's getting farcical now.
This is the same government that lampooned the Conservative government when they tried to get Rwanda off the runway, when there were last-minute pyjama injunctions and those flights never went. Not a single migrant was flown to Rwanda under the Rwanda scheme. There were some voluntary returns, but not under the Rwanda scheme. It looks like this government is just as incompetent, if not more so, than the last one.
They certainly don't seem to be all that prepared for the legal challenges that were inevitable in terms of being mounted here. We should say the images you're looking at the moment are images that the government photographers put out a few months back to show the deportation flights for foreign national offenders and other visa overstayers. So not small boat migrants, but they were very keen to show us these images. No such images, obviously, of Air France flights with scheduled customers and no migrant on board. So let's see what happens. I mean, the fact is there are multiple grounds when lawyers can potentially appeal. One of them is what France intends to do with these migrants. If France, as has been reported, is planning to send these migrants back to their own countries, then that is potentially quite a significant, arguable case to put before an appeal court judge, because it's then not providing the migrant with the proper opportunity to go through an asylum system.
Makes you wonder, why can't we send them back to their initial country in the first blooming place? Ah, goodness me. Mark, thanks indeed for that. So not at all frustrating report. We'll be back with you later in the programme.